What if recovery is not just about time passing, but about teaching the brain and body how to feel safe again? When people hear the word healing, they often think of rest, or medicine, or maybe just waiting it out. But neuroscience says recovery is much more active than that. Your brain is constantly deciding, am I in danger, or am I safe enough to repair? And that decision changes everything. Recovery, whether from injury, burnout, illness, or emotional stress, depends on a few key systems in the body. The nervous system, hormones like cortisol, sleep cycles, inflammation, and even your beliefs about what is happening. Let us start with the nervous system. When you are stressed, your body shifts into fight or flight mode. Heart rate rises, muscles tense, digestion slows, and your brain becomes more focused on threat than healing. That is useful in the short term, but if it stays on too long, recovery gets harder. Why? Because healing is energy intensive. Tissue repair, immune activity, memory consolidation, and emotional regulation all work better when the brain is not acting like it is under attack. So what helps? First, sleep. This is the closest thing the brain has to a repair window. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone, inflammation is regulated, and the brain clears out metabolic waste. If you have ever noticed that everything feels worse after a bad night of sleep, that is not in your head. It is the nervous system losing one of its main recovery tools. A concrete example: if someone is recovering from a hard training week, consistent sleep can improve soreness, reaction time, mood, and motivation faster than adding one more supplement or workout hack. Second, reducing perceived threat. Your brain does not just respond to real danger, it responds to what it thinks is dangerous. That means pain, fatigue, and stress can all feel stronger when you are anxious about them. This is why calming practices work. Slow breathing, mindfulness, light movement, or simply being around safe people can lower arousal in the nervous system. Not because they are magical, but because they send a signal: we are okay. You can stop bracing. Third, movement, but the right kind. Gentle activity improves blood flow, lymphatic drainage, mood, and brain chemistry. It can reduce stiffness and help the body process stress hormones. Think walking after injury, stretching during burnout, or light exercise during recovery from illness, when appropriate and medically cleared. The key is that movement should support recovery, not become another stressor. Here is the deeper mechanism. The brain is always balancing protection and repair. If it predicts too much danger, it prioritizes protection. Tight muscles, vigilance, low energy, less social engagement. But when it predicts safety, it can shift resources into healing mode. That is why social connection matters too. Supportive conversation, touch, even just feeling understood, can reduce stress responses in measurable ways. Humans recover better in environments that feel safe. So the big lesson is this: healing is not passive. It is a signal the nervous system has to allow. And the most useful recovery tools often are not dramatic. They are basic, repeated, and surprisingly powerful. Sleep, safety, movement, and connection. The neuroscience of recovery. What actually helps healing is just one small part of science of addiction recovery for people interested in science of mind-body. If you are interested, our full free science of addiction recovery for people interested in science of mind-body course is linked in the description.